Welcome back to you and to me. I went for a nice Hawaiian stroll to the grocery store in between this and the last video, so hopefully I haven't completely lost my touch in that time and I can still wreck face. So far so good. What do you think? I am intent on keeping this life as long as possible. I'm gonna be real careful about these super speedy subs. Super speedy subs. And I'm going to just keep it going. I would really like to beat this on hard mode. Not because I'm tired of this game, quite the opposite. I'll still be playing after I've beaten hard mode, but I want to start doing some fun stuff. I've got plans for things, and there's so much that I could be. I need to take some time to focus on figuring out modding. I'm gonna do some things in the save file, because you can change the save game file to do some cool stuff. So I'm gonna be doing some of that. And just seeing everything that this game has to offer, because I've had such a good time with it so far. Alright. You just stop. I'm not going to use Sawshark against him. This doesn't seem to be very good in general against these bosses. And since I've got a good range, I've got a couple King Cobras. It's been really nice having King Cobras again. Learning to love again. Oh. There we go. More just slow and steady. Push out the hits as you can, but don't get too worried about how fast the boss is going down, because you can never kill a boss fast enough. I'm about to get to the next stage, which is nice. I don't like the shots too much. I prefer the stealth parts. It goes a little faster, plus I get to destroy all of those stealth dudes. The stealth swarm as they're launched out. And they give a lot more money than usual, just like the regular swarm. Oh, there we go. There, that's nice. And I forgot that the subs start showing up, which isn't so bad. There's a lot of S words in this game, and sometimes it gets a little difficult for me to keep track of them all. Slow and steady. Since I've got enemies that are being spawned occasionally, I want to make sure that I'm getting the most out of them. I think I'll use the Firefly for now, because then, bang, he launches one, and it's automatically de-stealthed. And I can move right along with hitting the boss. Makes it quite a bit easier for me to focus. Okay, give me that sub. There we go. The noise sounds like an elevator beep. I think I mentioned before, it sounds a lot like the Stardew Valley elevator. But it's a rewarding, like, you did it. You got him. You de-stealthed him, so now you can start hitting him. This looks to be like I'm about to... There we go. So, Still just focusing on hitting him away. You just have to keep laying down attacks and not let him get a word in edgewise, because if he gets to you, then you're gonna have a bad time. Oh, look at that. Oh. Oh, he got really close there. I was trying to be tricky with the Mega Sub, which worked out, but it was a little risky. I don't remember if I got hit on this round. If I didn't, then that's good. I guess it's not so bad if I got hit, but it would be nice to avoid it at all costs. Oh, I think I missed. That stinks. That probably would have been the finishing blow. There we go. Oh, right as he was about to saw me, I sawed him back. Fantastic. I can buy a Black Mamba if one wants to show up. Dang it. I guess that extra life is really tempting. I think I'm satisfied with this arrangement. Oh, do I go for the extra life? I'm gonna do it. I'm getting an extra life. And then I'm gonna keep it rolling. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. I have the Sawsharks. I have the Audacity. I've got the Pelican that can... I'll just think of him more like the Chomper in Plants vs. Zombies. It's more about just getting that one enemy out of the way. Because if they're big enough that they can get past your main line of defenses, then it's just more convenient to deal with them. Ooh, boy. For a second I thought I was going to take damage from the treasure chest. Nice. And I can get past those shielded enemies too, which is a really nice additional benefit. Just gonna keep moving forward. Don't get caught up trying to do everything you can. Oh, that was so good. I got 4 of them at once. Just get them as they show up and believe in yourself. Be the octopus. It's actually, I will say, the big advantage that the Pelican has over the shark, or over the frog, is that he just grabs whatever's there. There's no fear that you're gonna get caught out waiting for the frog to activate, because it's just already there. Like he just grabs him immediately. So it's a little bit the reverse. Oh, there's those. There we go. You do have, sometimes you might miss your enemy, the shielded enemies when you're traveling over them with a saw, because you go so fast that they don't get a chance to do their saw. Okay, gimme. Gimme. Chomp. Oh, dang. That's okay. Still rolling along. I feel really good about getting that extra life. I think a Sawshark is probably going to get me through these last levels. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna relax, have fun, enjoy the easy part of this. At least for the time, it's easier. The Sawsharks keep showing up. I'm keeping the Pelican. I've really enjoyed the Pelican's ability to get rid of stuff. But I'm also... yeah. I'm gonna get another Sawshark. And I'm gonna replace the Firefly, because I don't need it, and it only costs 600 to replace it if I do end up needing it again. But I'm feeling pretty confident that I'm not gonna end up needing stealth again, at least for the rest of this level, or the rest of this mission. The jellyfish don't exactly scare me, as long as I can keep going at a good rate. Because if I really need... Nice! Oh, just... I am starting to really love the pelican. The hitting the enemies afterwards is a nice little added benefit, but it really doesn't... That's not what I need to be happy with it. Oh boy. I feel pretty good about that. Oh, pelican's still full. Blur. Oh. It was empty. Okay. I wonder if the pelican can eat the jellyfish. That would be nice. The pelican's also going to be really useful when I need to start dealing with the Gigas. Giga subs, Giga tanks, all of those guys. I'm gonna let this guy get close, and I'm gonna see about eating him. Okay, looks like no. So, that's okay. Oh, look at that. He's just chasing me, and keeps getting hit every time. Man, do I love the pelican. I don't know, at least right now, I'm kind of liking it even more than the frog. I could have activated Spike. That might have been a bit more careful of me. But, no harm, no foul. I'm still just pushing right along. And catching all those extra enemies whenever I'm trying to snatch up the big ones. And that jellyfish is still just chasing me. It kind of gives me the extra pressure to go as fast as I can. Womp. Ooh, there we go. I feel like that was a good idea. There are so many sharks. And a double wave started, so... It's a good chance for me to... Oh! Whew! Oh, boy. It's always nice to avoid that extra damage. I just kind of ran right through that. Oh no, I didn't check whether or not there were stealth enemies. I might have wanted to buy another Firefly. Well, I guess I should be okay. Super speedy subs. I guess I'll probably be just fine. I love that as soon as he spits him out, he just goes right back to munching on the next one. Oh, and he does so much damage. Oh boy. Let's just keep pushing along. Gigantomime, not worried. Maybe the armored enemies I'm a little worried about. But nothing is concerning me too much about this upcoming boss, and then I'll be back in DC, and it'll be time again to show that I can do it, and I believe in myself, which is the most important part. Oh, that clutch chomp. There we go. Oh boy. That was actually really lucky. I stopped just because I was trying to get a hold on... Oh, man. Those guys are... They're actually a bit harder to deal with than I imagined. Oh, it just rained from the sky. That was so much. I don't know where it came from. Alright, and here we are at the boss. Mime school. Life of a mime. I don't know what it said. It was a little too small for me to read. And I also don't speak French, admittedly. I love that his first wave is just him being a goof. I think it's so funny because he's so scary. Mimes are like clowns. They just, you know, there's this idea that they're super scary or creepy. Like, he's doing stuff like pretending to fire arrows and lasso, so you just think that's gonna damage you, right? But then he does end up having all those abilities. The lasso is the stun cannon that he's got on his back. The arrow is when he launches his face. Like, he's doing all those things. He's just... Oh. Hopefully, I don't get that. I had that horrible noise last time. Oh. It was really unfortunate. It just kept going, and I had to turn the volume down because it was just too loud. Nice. Yeah, keep on blasting your face at me. Oh, jeez. Okay, you cannot run into the face, or you will take damage, but that's okay. I've got 3 health left. I'll be careful about avoiding the baguette. Avoid the French bread baguette thing. It has a long range, and it is devastating. Because if you're not ready to deal with it, then you will be caught out. And it is not fun. Oh, hey, look at that. I can eat the stun thing. Oh, dang. Okay, so now, just gotta take it easy. Oh, and he did it again. Just gotta take it easy and make sure that I'm not getting too tilted, is the word. Don't get tilted. Because if you get angry, then you'll stop performing as well, because you'll be worried about getting it wrong. And then it just keeps getting progressively worse. I'm gonna try to keep a safe distance from now at this point on. Oh, I got it caught in the air. That was actually kind of cool. Next time he... Okay. Oh, okay. Happy with that. Oh boy, what was that? Did you see that? That was weird. Just keep it going. Slice that bread with my saw. Oh. Oh. Doing it a couple times now. That was a little scary. Okay, let's... Are you done? We get it. You've got a bread. Oh. Sorry for the silence. I'm getting a little... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh. Okay. Come on, launch your head. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. It was the perfect combo. At least I bought an extra life. So it was worth it. Now, what do I do next? I don't know, that took a lot longer than I was expecting. That was quite the battle that raged. I guess I'll just brush it off, try again. I have way more hits, but I also just got hit. I also... That doesn't mean I can get complacent. That's... You know, I just got hit because I was like, I'm gonna be fine. I've got plenty of health. Why should I worry about taking damage? Well, every time you take damage, you got less health to work with, so eventually it's gonna catch up to you. Those little, the electrical outlets, they take 3... They do that 3 times before they, before they're destroyed. The pelican is more on demand. The frog is more strategic. The frog has the potential to do much more controlled damage, but the pelican deals with it right away. Oh, nice. Oh. I almost saved myself. I'm gonna deal with these as best as I can, and then I'm gonna get hit, because I've got the time now to get stunned without it causing me problems. There's so many of these mega sharks. Oh boy. That was a little close for comfort. I'm gonna try to use Spike a little bit more prodigiously to make sure that I can deal the damage that I need on the boss to just chunk him down at the right rate. I guess a bee or even a rooster might have been a good call, because I was getting stuck behind his stuns and his baguettes and not able to keep damaging him. Like, this part is super easy. Maybe if I just kind of focus myself on dealing the damage that I'm able, respond to what he does, and just keep on making progress. He doesn't start using the giant baguettes until quite a bit later. So maybe I can just... Oh, darn it. That is so unfortunate. Well, okay. I have to turn the sound down again because that bug happened. Rich or George or Kurt, if you're watching, then consider that my bug report. It only seems to happen in situations like that, but it causes just that. It just causes that noise to keep playing, and I just, you know, I don't, oh, and then he spat it out. Maybe it was because of that. There we go. Ooh. That was a bit close. Alright. There we go. Do a nice chunk of damage to him. Turn back to deal with these. Always keep space between you so that you can escape the baguette. And then do the damage you can whenever he's like this. So now I've got enough space that I can hop back, take care of that one too. I'm waiting for Spike to come up, but I guess that's good enough. Okay, just keep throwing out some damage. I'm gonna back up because I've reached that point. I'm not ashamed that I did that. Look at those. They were stunned while they were flying through the air. That's pretty funny. It's got some, there's some stuff about it that's a little busted, like it's it's doing some weird stuff. Also, come on, please do something besides that. There we go. Come on. Oh boy. I got him. I got him. And I think I only took the one hit. So, we are... Oh, we're coming close. We're looking pretty good. Farthest I've gotten was DC 2. DC Land 2. So... We'll just see if we can't roll this into our first hard mode victory. Real quick, I'm gonna double check that that sound is still happening. Oh! Is it fixed? No, it's not. It's still having problems. But that's okay, 'cause I did it! I get a nice, relaxing minigame with Volt. No pressure, no stress, just have a good time, get all the shells. I love the mini-games that George Fan comes up with. Like Insane Aquarium, if you've watched, which I definitely recommend you do. I'll put like a little link. But Insane Aquarium Deluxe has a bonus mini-game where you have to click the shells as they fall, and it's got a really simple, like, chain mechanic where if you get the same type, you get more and more, and then it builds up until you get, like, some of them give you 100, or some of them only give you like 10 or 20, but other ones give you like 100. There we go. Uh-oh. Let's hope I don't get hit. There we go. That rocket was not even trying. $2,400. I actually almost have enough. I mean, I guess I could get an extra life. And then I wouldn't have to spend so much money at the beginning, but where's the fun in that? I also haven't gotten the extra limbs yet. I think I'm gonna get the... Oh boy. And... got me. That's okay, I got one more shot. I think I might go for money next. That seems to be a good way to give myself a nice head start. Because, you know, if I can buy a Cobra right at the beginning, I pretty much won't need anything else. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ha! Just for grins and giggles, I gotta check, see if that sound's gone. Dang. That is really unfortunate, because you just have to... Oh, no. You have to turn the sound off if you don't want it to get annoying, because it doesn't go away between the levels. After I'm done, I'll go like to the main menu or the shell shop and see if it still applies there. I died, as you saw, but that's not so bad. I am still just hustling right along. Okay. There's a real good chance I could end up... Okay, Megapede. Okay. There's a real good chance that I could end up getting a Black Mamba this next time around. So I am going to... I'm gonna patiently wait. Oh, the White House. What's this border around? I haven't ever really looked at it. But it's like a cave. Is that like how Octogeddon sees the world? He just thinks he's in a giant cave. Oh boy. Alright. Lots of tiny enemies. The super subs at the beginning are going to be the biggest problem. So I just need to make sure that I'm in a good position to deal with them. I think the Pelican actually demolishes these. So I'm gonna try to focus on those single hit, just immediate grabs that get a bunch of them, and then throw them out. Oop. Nice try. too slow. These ones don't go as fast either, it seems. Oh, and got him. And I even have the head of my enemy left over to celebrate my success. This is so far so good. No stealthed enemies have shown up this time. So I count myself lucky in that regard. The frog and the pelican, which sounds like a weird, like, fairy tale book, they are a great team. I mean, the Megapede's weakness is being eaten. That's the lesson that I'm taking from this. So, I don't think I'm gonna get a Black Mamba. I think I'm gonna try to get that horseshoe crab, because I'm probably gonna need it. It seems like that is what this is gearing up to be. I have to be very smart about every last bit of health that I have. Ooh. Just as a safety precaution, I was just getting to a point where I was starting to get uncomfortable with my prospects of avoiding all that. So, better safe than sorry. There we go, and I gotta keep the head again. Oh. Oh boy. Well, okay, there we go. If the horseshoe crab shows up, I get it, and that'll maximize the value of my life. Unless it's better for me to get a life. I've got a decent setup here. And if I'm feeling confident that I can get through a level without getting hit, then I can not get a life and I can get another Sawshark. Otherwise, I will... Oh boy. Well... Okay, that's okay. Don't let it get to your head. Still making excellent progress. It was that super subwave that just kind of caught me off guard. So, I just gotta make sure that I'm paying attention to those as they show up. This is gonna be a huge wave. So I am going to... I'm gonna have a little bit of trouble in that department if I'm not paying a bunch of attention. There we go, and piece of cake. No problem at all. Everything goes down. And that's another one down. Which puts us on Ocean 2. Okay. So this is the kind of question that I think is best, like, if I buy the horseshoe crab, I get 5 life right now. But if I buy an extra life, then I will get the conch, which is 4 hits, plus another 3 hits, which is 7. So it's better to get that. Even though the horseshoe crab is a good upgrade, it's better for me at this point to instead just do my best, try to make as much money as I can through this. It's going to be a little bit trickier with these sploders. Oh boy, I grabbed the link. So not feeling too confident unless maybe I get a health show up. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The game's lagging out. There's so many enemies on screen that my computer can't handle it. Oh no! Okay, that's alright. That's why I got the life. So, I have to get the snapping turtle. I can get another frog if more if more of that stuff shows up, but I have to have a snapping turtle if I want to get through this next section. So I consider that... Oh, come on. I consider it money well spent. And then the Pelican. Pelican is my dear friend. And he's gonna do his best to help me avoid taking damage. I guess I'm gonna go back to using the King Cobra to deal a lot of my damage. I do have the saws, which will help me as they get close. The saw actually just obliterates this. You know, the Pelican's good, but there's only so much you can do with that one chomp at a time. There we go. Oh, that second wave showed up, and it seemed like all was lost, and then it was just fine. And I've got... I just had to have this if I was gonna have any chance to make this work. Oop, and I got two of them at once. That snapping turtle is my best friend right now. That's gonna help me reduce the most damage that I could be taking. And I may end up, you know, maybe upgraded ones next. So I need to make sure that I can... the investment is a good idea, I think. Sometimes they show up right next to each other, and it looks like it's many, or like a double shooter, but it's actually just a couple of them really close to each other. Nice. There we go. Whew. Sorry for the lag. It's getting a little intense. It's just so many enemies on screen at the same time. How much damage? He doesn't do great damage. He's mostly about that defense. Okay. Oh, the Pelican is not fast enough to grab that. I think that's my second hit. Alright. Munch. It's actually worth separating them as quickly as you can, because then you can eat more of them at the same time. Which is weird. That's like the opposite strategy that I usually take. Oh boy. Those subs are just... they're gonna be the death of me. They're so tough. Especially at this stage. And I know I should have used Spike, and I'm missing out on a lot of opportunities there. But just gotta keep going. And be ready if I need to. I maybe shouldn't have used that. But, you know, whatever. Oh, it's over. It was on the huge wave of enemies, so there wasn't much else left to do. Alright, show me what I got. Another Sawshark. Yeah. The Pelican has been great, but I don't need the Pelican. And the Pelican's not fast enough to deal with some of the stuff that I've been up against. What I need is to do as much damage to these enemies in my immediate range as possible. They're gonna get close, they're gonna fire bullets at me, and all I can do is keep as much space between me and them as possible. The Pelican right now requires too much of an investment in letting them get close. You have to wait a long time before they're in range to chomp. And that's gonna put me in a bit of a bind when I get to the lands. I will probably end up needing to get, I'll probably end up needing to get another frog. I don't see, oh geez, that was a little too close for comfort. But I think I'm gonna need to get a frog back, possibly in place of the snapping turtle, depending on what the enemy layout looks like. Because I'm gonna need it for those gigas. There's gonna be giga subs, and the frog is gonna be the best tool that I have to deal with those, and deal with many other enemies in range at the same time. Come on. They just stay right outside your range. Oh, okay, there's the conch gone. So the horseshoe crab is becoming a viable purchase now. If I get it, oh, that's awesome. That was a ton of those too. If I get it, again, or an extra life, it just depends on, oh, whoops, I accidentally activated him, so hopefully that doesn't bite me in the butt. So when I have the money for it, I'll have to think again. Is it worth getting an extra life, or is it worth getting the horseshoe upgrade? Oh boy. Oh. Okay, that's okay. I've got an extra little bit, and I'm at the boss now. So I can start focusing on that. I guess I should have gotten, well, I didn't really need to. I could have gotten an elephant, but there's just not room for it right now. I'll just use the snapping turtle to deal with all those behind-the-scenes enemies. There we go. Getting him down a fair bit, almost into phase 2. I wonder if this game gets even harder after you beat hard mode. That'd be pretty crazy. But it would give me more stuff to do. Okay, so he's reached phase 2, which means now the jellyfish. And what I'll need to be doing is making sure to not get hit by those jellies, and just slowly, just waiting for him to mess himself up, because he keeps launching those jellyfish. And look at that. And I do a nice amount of damage. It is a pretty lengthy endeavor, though. Oh. I really like this boss mechanic. This is one of the most creative of the bosses. He's not the hardest, you know, but he's just so much fun to go up against. Like, I don't know, I just like him. And then he starts messing himself up. And I'm almost in phase 3. I think he may start launching some bullets, so I'll have some variable rate things that I need to deal with. But other than that, I'm pretty sure he's just gonna keep launching those, and then maybe call on some mega subs for assistant. There we go. Hopefully he turns around and runs into that other one next. Oh, you. There we go. Oh, darn it. I got stunned as long as he was. Well, actually, you're stunned for a lot less time than he is. I don't know, because he's a robot, I guess? Something game design. it's actually kind of relaxing to not really... Okay, got him into phase 3. And there we go. He's gonna start launching some shots, but I've got a turtle. So that means, look at that, I can just continue doing what I'm doing. I gotta be a little more careful about those mega subs that are showing up. I would like to use... Whoop. I would like to use my attacks on... or my pufferfish on the boss. So, ooh, he tickled my head there for a bit. Oh, nice. Alright, just keep dwindling, winding him down. And, oh, yes! Oh, that's fantastic. It's so nice when that chain reaction just gets set up. I think I'm just gonna need maybe one more of those, and then we'll be good to go. Oh, that... You know what I was trying to do? I was trying to use the snapping turtle on the... Oh, man. Good thing that snapping turtle... Get him, get him, get him, get him! Oh, just want to be done with it. I just need to get rolling, where maybe I'll encounter a plane. Oh, it's always down to the wire like this. It's super nerve-wracking. Dragon might be good in a situation like this. There are no shooters. So I'm going back to the frog, because it's cheap. It doesn't prohibit me from being able to get that horseshoe crab. I gotta get the horseshoe crab. I gotta get an extra health. I need to just go and not stop and let these guys hunt after me. And they can be the ones playing catch up the whole time. I just need to get through these levels as quickly as I can to minimize the chance that something bad's gonna happen. Just buzz right through him. There we go. Oh, I love this music. That just doesn't get old. Keep finding things to appreciate about it. I like the choir. It's always nice when like the voices come in, because that's... It creates this emotion of... It just makes it so intense, especially for something like this, or solemn. Like... Alright. Found my opening. That wasn't necessarily the best way to do it, but you know what? I'm done with feeling bad about not being absolutely perfect with this, because I'm doing good enough. I'm on DC. I'm beating everything as it gets set up against me. I'm throwing everything into each other. I'm destroying entire enormous swarms at a time. I'm getting a ton of gold. If I can get to 10k, oh man, if I get to 10k, and then the horseshoe crab is available, then we're looking pretty good. Alright. Spike is back up. He can save me in a desperate situation. I have close to 10,000. Let's do this. Just gotta keep beating them as they come up. Just keep on pushing. Never look back. Don't give them a chance to get to you. Just keep on taking them down as they get set up. Oh boy. That's okay, still doing just fine. Still keeping them out of my way. I've got the 10,000. If I beat this level, and I can get the horseshoe crab, then it's starting to feel like a victory. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll just get an extra life, and I'll have even more to do. I mean, the rate things are going, this may well end up being the one. Oh, come on. Just keep pushing. Go, go, go. I don't think I have enough for a life right now. And I may not be able to get any more gold from those swarms. It seems like there's something that's meant to prevent you from abusing it by, like, stopping them from having gold after a bit. Okay. Gotta do it. Just get out of it. And push right along. Let the shark come to me. Okay. Whew. Maybe I could have stopped on that. That was a little bit risky, but that's okay. I'm just gonna keep pushing. Okay. Just saw it down. None of the enemies matter. I've got the money for the horseshoe crab. I've got it. And there it is. Oh, please. 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 Horseshoe crab. Horseshoe crab! Oh, this is it. Oh, boy. What can I do to make this a little bit easier? Get rid of the king cobra. Get rid of the king cobra. Right here. And get a lobster. Oh, man. Oh. It's so intense. Don't. The point is still not to lose any health. So do not stop. Don't get complacent. Don't get too wrapped up on doing one thing to one enemy. Just throw down these Sawsharks and watch it happen. And just move right along. Let the enemies come to you. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And that's okay, just let them keep coming. Because you know what? I'll do the same amount of damage to them no matter how many there are. It's only a matter of how many I'm getting at once. Just keep on avoiding the damage and start thinking about what this boss is going to be like. Because you've fought him before. Remember in normal mode when I could just die as many times as I want and collect as much money, just roll right through, no problem? The goal is, I want to end this level without having taken a single horseshoe hit, and maybe even with an extra health, if a health pack shows up. Halfway through DC. Okay, just move. Don't get too distracted. The enemies that you don't have to fight, they're not even worth... Oh, there's a treasure chest that's going to be chasing us. So, we'll let it do the following. That is not our primary concern right now. Our primary concern... That's okay, that's fine. Our primary concern is not taking hits. So there's our the first ding in our helmet. But that's okay. We've still got 5 health left. You know, I was admittedly a little distracted by that. So I'm just gonna keep it up. Keep it up. Oh, that grab was really nice. Closing in on the end. I think that was a good use of that. Huge wave of enemies. Get out of my way. I don't have time for you. I just gotta push right along. And just let these enemies keep trying to get to me. Push forward. Move along. Push forward. Keep going. There we go. There's the Shell Hotel. Push forward. Destroy it. Only deal with the enemies that you absolutely have to. That's okay. Still doing well. I've got 4 health remaining, and I'm at DC 3. I don't think I have enough to get anything particularly useful, which is fine. Let's just figure out what we're gonna do. Do I need the Cobra? Or do I need the King Cobra? I feel good about that decision. I think that this is gonna go well. So all there is left to do is win. Last level, hard mode. I need to not look away from the screen while I'm trying to do this. Oh, this pelican. I'm so glad that I made that choice. I think that this is gonna be so worth it. The pelican will basically just grab whatever he sees and spit it out when he does. And then the frog can go for the more nitty-gritty stuff. And that way, I won't end up getting too caught up when stuff is close. I am running an all-melee build. Man, it's pretty amazing the sort of stuff you end up doing when you play this game. Look at that. Just devoured that entire chunk of the swarm. And then spat it all out and did a bunch of damage there. Okay, give me that limp. There we go. Oh, almost got hit that last time. Just keep pushing onwards. Picking up speed on the land levels makes a huge difference as far as your ability to get stuff done goes. Gundos. Because you're just able to just ignore all those enemies that keep spawning and focus on what's in front of you. Still no hits. I want every one of these to be saved for the boss because it's gonna be tough and it's gonna do some unexpected things. So I have to be sure that I can deal damage to it. Okay, whew, I almost got hit there. Oh no. Bwep, bwep, bwep. Is that music? Bwep, 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 bwep. Since I had to turn the sound off. Okay. Oh boy. Are you ready? One hit. Give me that Liberty Bell. And I'll just stomp on it. Dodge the nuke. Dodge the nuke. Missile. He's gonna launch another nuke soon. There we go, moved forward enough. Hasn't Liberty Belled yet. He is gonna throw another nuke before I'm ready for it, so... At least I was aware. So... Alright, and another nuke. Back up. Liberty Bell. And the next nuke is gonna come up long before the Liberty Bell is anything I gotta worry about. And now, nuke. Oh boy, that was a pretty close one. Okay, Liberty Bell. Nuke. You have to see what the timing of his pattern is gonna be. There's gonna be another nuke coming up shortly. Oh! He didn't launch a nuke like I thought he would. Oh boy, okay. This is it. All the marbles. Oh boy, did you see that? You can sit right there in the center, and you won't get hit when he drops the Liberty Bell and launches a nuke at the same time. Ooh, no! Ah! Dang it! No! It is so tough. Okay. Lives. Because next time is going to be the one. Oh. Man. That is so tough. But you know what? I'm going to get it. Oh, I got all the lives. So that's sold out. Which means now I think I've just got those 3 things left, and that'll be it. And then I'll have the 11 health. Well, I guess we'll just have to start again next time. Thanks for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed these attempts at hard mode. I am loving it, but man, it's gonna take me a little while. I'm realizing now I shouldn't have had the frog and the pelican. I needed the range so that I didn't have to go all the way up to the mech. In fact, if I had a bee, then I would guarantee consistent damage no matter where I was, and I wouldn't even have to think about it. It would be very long, but having a bee, sacrificing the space for the pelican or the frog so that I could have that super range would possibly be a good idea. Anyway, I'll pick back up again next time, and we'll see if I can't finally knock out hard mode. Thanks for watching.